Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for your comment, thank you for your likes, thank you for following me on this journey of parent abuse, adolescent abusing their parent. Now we're going to go today quickly again to another episode, or should I say a third part of the series. In the two part we've looked at how young people abuse or intimidate or harass their parents. We're going to go a bit further today, and what are we going to look at today? We're going to look at statistics that talks about, because I've been asked a question saying, am I really sure this actually happened? Because some people, I guess, are surprised that children are actually abusing their parents, and it does happen. So we're going to look today at a bit of statistics that I've digged out from the organizations that actually cater and help parents that have been abused by their children. I'll put the links also at the end of the video at the write-up. So please, if you need to, or if you have anybody that is in this situation, feel free to share this link with them, so that if anybody needs help and they're not able to talk to individuals, they can actually visit these links and contact them on getting help. What am I going to look at today? I'm going to look at, it says figures and statistics on the system that I've found. It says Metropolitan Police figures shows that child to parent abuse rise from 920 in the year 2012 to 1801 in the year 2016. So that means within the 2012 and 2016 there has been 95% rise in child to parent abuse, according to the Metropolitan Police report. So there was no breakdown on this, so I couldn't come up with a breakdown about their cultural background. But I would like to believe that if 95% increase have been, there are loads of Africans in this country, there are loads of us in this country that are Christians. I would like to believe those percentage will represent some of us that are Christians, will represent some of us that are Africans, will represent some of us that are from different backgrounds and cultures. So if there's a 95% increase within 2012 to 2016, that means it's not getting better, but it's getting more, and it's happening more to people. And then the report further says that in 2015 and 2016, 10,051, that's 10,051 cases of parent abuse was published in England and Wales. Published, not reported. For the ones that will be published, that means it has been looked into and actually found to be true for them to be published. So it was published in England and Wales, 10,051. Compare, and now if we look at the increase from 2016 on the top from Metropolitan Police and the one that the England and Wales have put together, you could see there's loads of parent abuse that goes on. Probably sometimes even unnoticed by us, that we're friends, we're family to these people. And then it goes on to say that in 2015 and 16, that was the figure 10,051. And then by the time we came to 2018, from 2016, the figure has gone to 14,133. That has been noted, not reported, not findings, but the ones that actually been reported, and actually if they've publicized it, that means they've actually recorded and dealt with it. So imagine the changes from 2012, it was 920, by 2016 it became 1,801, and then by the end of 2016, by 2015-16, the whole case now jumps into 10,051. 10,051. See the increase. The increase is more than 50% at every time that this report has been written. And by the time it became 2018, it was now 14,133. That shows that parental abuse is not something that is not common. Well, I'm not going to say it's common as in common, but if they're recording 14,133. That means it's really happening, and it's not getting better. From, if we look at the analysis from 2012 to date, there's an increase of over 50% of parental abuse every year. There's increase of 25, over 50% every year. And during the pandemic, it seems to become worse. And why would this happen? I would think, this is my own thinking, it's not written in the report, I would think because we now spend more time together in the same space, we now stay together, because during the pandemic, of course, there was lockdown. So that means because we spend much time together, much more time staying in the house together, much more time relating together, it actually increased so much that it was recorded that by 2019, study that was done by the Oxford University showed that the adolescent abuse to parents has increased by 70%. What am I talking about? I'm talking about facts and figures that have been put together, not by me, but by Metropolitan Police, by England and Wales, by Oxford University. This is a report that has been put together by these organizations. And if this report has been published, that means adolescent abuse to parents or child abusing parents is not something that should be taken lightly. Even in our own Africa or Christian or cultural background or community, we should start looking out for others. We should start looking out for ourselves. And as the Bible says, let's be our brother's keeper. Let's be our brother's keeper. The people, as I said in my last video as well, the parents that are suffering this, because if we have I'm still going to search, because this report did not allow me to look at breakdown, or I did not have access to breakdown to cultural, religious background, but I'm still going to search to see what background all this group of people belong to. But I'll still come back to what I've said in my first and second video. Let's reiterate to our young people, let's, number one, look after each other, be our brother's keeper, ensure that we keep an eye out for each other, because sometimes, like I've said, because imagine during the pandemic, this went up 70%, and most of the time we don't know. I don't know if your child is abusing you. You don't know if my child is abusing me. But sometimes if we actually show interest in each other, I'm not saying parents are the best thing that's ever happened in the world, but I am saying no parent should suffer abuse from a child. So let's be our brother's keeper. Let's look out for each other. Let's be observant. Let's know if a child is being violent, is being aggressive towards their parents. Let's also notice parental reaction to children, because sometimes a parent's reaction to a child can actually give you a message. And if you're the kind of person that can communicate with a parent, try and communicate. Let's be our brother's keeper, and the Lord will help us in Jesus' name. I'll still go back to my Bible passage, which is Deuteronomy, and also Ephesians. I would endure us to now go from Ephesians. I said the last time and the time before that we should look at Ephesians 6:1-3. Now let's go further and look at Ephesians 3:1-4. And also let's discuss with our young ones. If we have young ones that we have influence over, that we've noticed action, that we've noticed reaction, that we've noticed behaviors that could kind of suggest that there's something going on, let's speak to each other. Let's be our brother's keeper. We cannot do anything much better at the moment, because no, pandemic has actually taught us a lot. In every situation in life, there's a lesson to be learned from it. The lesson that we've learned from pandemic, let's use it positively. As we're going into endemic, let's begin to open our eyes. Let's begin to think and relate to each other with honesty, with integrity, with true love, so that at least we can be our brother's keeper. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your likes. I really truly appreciate your comment and engagement with me, and I do not take it for granted. So I look forward to your comment, engagement on this issue again by the time we come up next time, so that we would have something to discuss. Thank you. And if you're yet to subscribe, click the subscribe button and also click the icon button, so that when we release a new video, you'll be the first one to receive it. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Bye bye.